So, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're excited to get started. We're wishing Carley a happy birthday. And hang on, Jean, I'm not taking names yet. We're going to start out with a video that Matt sent me just for Carley. Let me know if you can hear this when it starts.
Hello? As my own made in heaven traveled all the way to earth. Today we join together to celebrate your birth. Thank you for creating beautiful art every day. A masterpiece with every piece, yes, that's the Aussie way. But what I want to tell you is that you effing rule. And a happy, happy birthday. A happy, happy birthday. A happy, happy birthday to you. And a happy, happy birthday to you.
So, I wonder a little bit.
I was like, oh, thank goodness Matt's picture's over the top of mine because I'm like crying and
And I'm like, I want them to see her face.
oh my God, that was beautiful. Thank you so
He
much.
is so sweet. He sent that to me a little while ago. He says, in case I can't make it, I recorded this for her. And I was like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah, you're going to have to send me that recording.
I will. Absolutely, I will.
Because
That was so beautiful.
that was epic. That was amazing. That was, oh my God, I felt so much energy in that. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Violet, for sharing that, and for
Oh,
Matt
absolutely.
for making that as well. So yeah, thank you everybody.
He's-
Thank you everybody for all the
he-
birthday wishes. I wasn't going to sit there and go thank you to every single person. I thought I'd just do a big massive thank you. I can feel the love. And
Nice.
yeah, I've had an amazing day. Yesterday was my birthday here in Australia, but I'm more than happy to celebrate for 48 hours with my Northern Hemisphere friends now. So I had an amazing night. I actually ran a cacao ceremony at the community center last night for my birthday, and it was fantastic. And I can see Lauren is here in the comments, and I wanted to quickly show everybody. Lauren bought me this amazing gift, and it's actually, I know you can't see it because my background's on, sorry, a cacao goddess oracle. So it's this beautiful oracle deck.
So cool.
Beautiful oracle deck, and it's all cacao. The whole thing is cacao. And I tell you what, like, I cannot wait to sit down, and it's been a crazy, like, 13, 14 hours since last night. So I cannot wait to sit down and actually connect with these. So I wanted to sort of do a shout out to Lauren for this amazing, amazing gift, and also a beautiful big shout out to Violet, because I woke up this morning and she'd sent me a gift, and this session just to that, wishing me happy birthday here, as well as, honestly, I was saying last night at the community center, I have never been surrounded by so many givers in my life and so many soul sisters. And this last 12 months has really taught me a lot about the friendships that mean the most to me. And I've lost some and I've gained so many more that it was so much better. So that was, the biggest birthday blessing that I could have ever received. So yeah, this last 12 months with you, Violet, has just made so much of a difference for me. So thank you.
Oh, don't make me cry, because I'm a crier.
She sends me a message going, I wish I could be closer to celebrate. And I'm like, we'd be just sitting here bawling our eyes out, talking to each other the whole time. So, but yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. So
love that. Yeah. All right, let me unpin you so that they can see all of us. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to do things a little different. Our 5 readers are each going to do their separate reading for the collective. And while they're doing that, I'm going to ask people to put their name in the chat, and I'm going to add those names to the wheel. I keep moving this wheel out of the way. Come on, wheel. Trying to find a spot where it's not in anybody's face. There, between me and Soreiya. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, Patry, Linda, hang on one second. I'm going to let Vivienne start with your collective reading. And I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to start typing names.
Could we, do you want to do just a timer? Would someone want to do time just to get, help us stay on track? Would that be good? Maybe 3-4 minutes each? Or does that not feel good?
No, that's fine. I'm trying to fix the spotlight. I'm sorry.
Suddenly I got really big and I was looking at all of your faces and then I grew in size. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that could work.
Maybe if someone could just keep an eye on it. We'll just do a few minutes each. I, like many here, have been getting over a cold. It's just that sort of season, so I apologize for the scratchy voice, but I'm really excited to be here. I was not going to miss my time with my friends, especially with Carley's birthday. So happy birthday, a smile from heaven. I'm just so delighted you chose to come to Earth and hang out with us. How blessed are we? Yeah. We had a full moon in Taurus yesterday. The astrology, I will just say, is a shit show right now. It's beyond definition, so I'm not even going to try to weave all of that together. I just feel like there's a lot of potential for us to tap into integrating what's been happening this year and letting go of the stuff that doesn't match anymore. And maybe it's just that simple. We don't even need to process and understand it. It's just a choice to let go of what's no longer working and expand what is. So 3 of Wands is the card that I pulled. I feel like this is where we are. We're standing, this is her favorite thing to do. She wants to get on her surfboard. She wants to go out and ride a wave. This could be Carley, right? Go out and ride a wave. She's got everything she needs right there with her. It's just that step into the water and that trust that the wave is coming. And I think that is just such a moment we're at. We could be standing here looking around to see if anyone's coming after us, or if there's tigers or bears, or or checking the weather constantly to see if the waves are just going to be right. Instead, you just show up with trust and with faith, and you hold your board and you just take the step into the water. And for all of us, it means something different. For me, it's really my work with my business, some shifts with my family. For you, it might be your health. It might be a relationship with money, or I don't know. You'll know what it is, but there's a new way that things are going to be opening up for you. And it's your choice to realize you have everything you need and just take the step into it. Don't stand on the shore forever. Don't doubt that you aren't ready. Let's say that differently. Don't doubt that you're not ready would be, you know you're ready. You know you're ready. So let's open up the collective with that. Three of Wands. You can look it up at the Lightseers Tarot website, and there'll be a whole bunch of extra journal prompts you can dive into.
The wheel was on your face.
My face is really big here, so I think you're okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad I'm here.
And just real quick, I miss saying hello to a bunch of people here. Hi, John. And I know I saw Samantha here, another amazing teacher here. I just wanted to give her a shout out. And everyone who's joined us, thank you. If you missed what I said, if you want a reading, just write yes in the chat. You don't have to put your name in. And I have a list going. If you don't see your name on the wheel, just let me know that I may have forgotten you. All right. So we are going to move over to you, Soreiya.
Okay. Of course we are, because I have a cat in my lap. So she feels the potent energy of all of this as well. So I was called to just read from the book on this card because it pretty much, there's themes to everything, right? So all of us are probably, everything is going to tie together, but I went with sacred medicine and, all right, sorry, I'm trying to balance two screens here to see, and there's a little delay. The other way. Okay. So we got number 29 and it's birch tree. And that's, oh gosh. Okay, now I just got real big. Okay. All right, birch tree, humility. So the birch invites you to reach your crown up to the cosmos, one with creation, steady and rooted. Birch bark is layered with meaning, the white base filled with marks that look like scratches, yet we have used its medicine to build canoes. One could call birch imperfect, yet all we see is beauty and strength. Its medicine reminds us to take up the space we divinely deserve, despite all our perceived imperfections. Just like the flowers bloom in their fullest expression, the moss that spreads is its greenish hue along the forest floor, and the stars that shimmer for thousands of years, you too are asked to see the same power in your presence. Are there places in your life where you make yourself small or insignificant? Where do you hear yourself repeating these words over and over again? Birch tree is here to call you out of this spell. Perhaps some voices have told you to shine, but not too bright, to rise, but not so much that you are full of yourself. Shrinking, holding back, and not taking up your rightful space is not true humility. Birch is here to remind you that you are one with all of creation, and it's time to see yourself reflected in this beauty. Stand tall, illuminate your presence, and walk with the grace that you naturally carry. Even with your perceived wounds and scars, like the weathered white bark of a birch tree, you are breathtaking, right? So look at all of our parts, all the stuff that's coming up in this chaotic time, and they're challenging you to walk through those parts, face the shadow, and come out the other side, standing taller, stronger, brighter, your divinely authentic self. Don't let anybody dim your shine.
Just for me. Okay. All right, CG, we're going to let you go next.
All right. Hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Carley. So I think this card is going to piggyback off of Soreiya's. This card says authenticity, and this is an angel number oracle for 27. And it says here, everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself, pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. And be sure that what you do feeds your soul. There are some key phrases here: align your actions with values, tapping into your inner strength to overcome obstacles, and banishing self-doubt and anxiety. And there's an affirmation here that says, I love the person I have worked so hard to become. I love that. So this is the card of authenticity.
I have to say, I feel like that was just for me,
And look, it's purple.
right?
You like purple. Yeah.
Aw, love it. It's an awesome
Can I
message.
hop back on a minute? Because I totally forgot, Carley. I love you because we were talking to you and wishing you a happy birthday yesterday. That I forgot to do that too. But happy birthday in the United States time, Carley. We love you. And I feel the exact same way that you were talking about how much your life has changed since you met Violet and these amazing other soul sisters. I felt that message when you said it too. So happy birthday. And I'm so glad that you have come into my orbit as well.
Aw, I'm feeling so much love. I love it. All right. Yaima, we're going to let you do next.
Okay. And I just want to apologize to everyone just because I'm sick. I got sick last night, so I'm here because I didn't want to miss the celebration and I wanted to be with all of you, especially with my soul sisters. But sometimes I'm disappearing from the screen. I'm still here, but I need to take care of my runny nose. That's why, and I try to be mindful of all of you. Besides that, my messages, I'm going to focus the energy that I have on getting the message from the universe for all of us, the collective and then the individual one, but I won't be talking as much as I usually do, okay? Because I can't, but I will put my energy on getting the messages that we need to receive, okay? Okay, so let's get the card for the collective. I'm using today, oh yeah, let me show this one because this is a deck that I haven't used on Insight Timer yet. It's the Whispers of the Fairy. So it's a message of light from the fairies
Nice.
for all of us. And this is the card that we are getting. Wow, I love it. I just love it. It's the Sacred Flame. And the message is ignite your passions, let your spirit burn bright. Okay, so this is the call for all of us, guys, to follow our passions, the things that are deep in our soul right now at the moment, maybe the soul core that we have at the moment, maybe our spiritual path, or maybe that's a combination. For example, for me, it resonates. What is burning for me, my passion is this let's say path of being a spiritual teacher, right? Spirituality and meditation teacher here on Inside Timer. So for some of you, maybe it's a different call, but whatever it is just follow it. That's the message for all of us. Follow your heart, follow your soul, follow your inner guidance, follow the things that you know deep in your soul that is what you are meant to do. And maybe you are afraid, or maybe you are not sure, maybe it's a leap of faith. But you know what? It's year 9, right? And we are right now heading towards year 1. So this is the best time to leave behind maybe the fears, the concerns, the not being so sure, and just trust what you have in your heart because God put it there. So yes, let your spirit burn bright. And that's the message for us.
I love that message too. I love how these messages are so connected. And now, our birthday girl.
Hello. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. And honestly, Mel was saying in the comment, anybody else's eyes leaking? Yeah, mine. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. So I decided to pull a collective message card from the Blessed Bee deck. I don't know if you can see it because of my background. There we go. And 2 cards flipped out, and it's ironic because both of them seem to follow on from what everybody else has been saying. So the first card was the blessing from the earth, a blessing of the earth, which, you know, and that popped out as Soreiya was doing the birch tree. I'm like, okay, we're going earthy. And then the other one that popped out was blessing to find the truth. And I had a quick look in the book, but how I feel about these two cards together, a blessing from the earth, obviously I'm very grateful for Mother Earth and all that she, provides for us. And the way in which I really connected with this message for us as a collective was that when we connect back to nature and get back into our grounding, our foundation, and be strong in that, we actually learn to find our own truth, which is really the follow-on from Yaima's message there. Don't be afraid to find it. Don't be afraid to burn and shine. To find your own truth and live authentically. And it doesn't matter that it makes no sense to anybody else. It doesn't have to make any sense to anybody else, and I was saying last night at my birthday celebration event that my biggest wish for everybody is to learn to be able to celebrate themselves. And so for me, my collective message is that when you learn who you are and stay grounded in your truth, then the things around us that we cannot control, they don't have power over us because we've got our own power. We are staying within our own power. And I feel like that is a message that we need to just remind ourselves of on a regular basis. Celebrate ourselves, stand in our truth, keep our power, not be easily affected or manipulated by outside people, places, events, things like that. And it's funny because I know everyone was saying like Mercury's in retrograde or something. Is that what they were saying? Or Mercury while it was having issues with the technical before. And I know the ladies were saying, that there's a lot of energy going on at the moment. And I don't know if it's because it's Scorpio season and this is just my vibe, but it's not actually affecting me at the moment, which is crazy. It's the one time that I'm like, I don't know what everybody's talking about with all this energy because I feel perfectly fine. So I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's my vibe, my time, or if it is because I'm just so connected to myself that the outside world doesn't affect me the way it used to. So that's what I hope that everybody, we can get to a point where we all have that kind of inner peace. And look, don't get me wrong, there are certainly times where I'm like, oh my God. But it hasn't been this week, and maybe because it's just birthday season, I don't know. But so that's my message to you.
That's a good point. I have a question for you. Actually, I have a question for Siji. Siji, you said it wasn't affecting you either. What is your sign? Are you a Libra?
Yeah, I'm a Libra, and I've been fine. And I'm also on the tail end of a cold, and I haven't been as irate as I probably
Now, I
would
just
be.
realized that my moon in my astrology, my moon is Taurus, and it's the full moon was in Taurus. I wonder if that's why I've been crazy, because I have been crazy.
Yeah, I've been
This
good.
was the first full moon, and it was the super moon. It was the biggest moon of the year. This was the first full moon in the last 12 months that didn't affect me.
Yeah, I have been crazy, but I feel like it's been in a good way.
So the full moon actually peaked about 10 minutes before my birthday started. So
wow.
I'm like, okay, it's my vibe.
Very cool.
This
Oh,
is me.
Catherine says she's been good. She's a Libra also. I don't know. Maybe
I
it's
wonder
where you're looking
maybe it has something to do with my moon being in Taurus. Maybe that's why I've been like.
And mine is too, Violet, and you and I have been feeding off of each other.
Yes,
so that
right.
makes sense.
That makes total sense to me now.
I'm Taurus rising too.
I swear the universe will go, challenge accepted, Carley, and next new moon, next full moon, I'm going to be sitting here going, what the hell did you bitches do to me? Seriously.
I was going to tell you to be careful. I made this beautiful post like after I went to the doctor for my annual checkup. I'm like, I'm doing great. Look how glowy I am. The next day, I was sick for a week.
Oh,
like,
no.
see what happens? So, Carley, be careful.
Yeah.
Words have
It's not
power.
a challenge. It's not a
Yeah.
challenge. It's not a challenge.
But Violet, we like your spicy. So keep the spicy around.
Yeah, and I've been feeling so good. Like I'm so happy. It just seems like people have been rubbing me the wrong way, and I've been quick to snap and tell them and put them in their place immediately. And that's normally not like me. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. I've been okay with it. I haven't been rude. I've just been honest. And I've been like, you're being a jerk. Shut up. Nothing wrong with that, right? Boundaries, like Patrice said.
I think it's important. It's important to be.
I really think it is.
Well,
I'm the first one to say I haven't been using my voice for so long, and now it's like coming out.
Well, there you go. Speak it.
Yes.
But I think there's also a very big difference between, and this is something that we've got to learn as well as we grow and evolve, is that setting a boundary is one thing. Enforcing the boundary while staying within our truth and our power is a whole different thing. Like they're actually two very different things, because it's like that in theory, this is what we want to do. But when it comes to actually putting it into practice, it's different. It's harder. It's something that takes a lot more. It actually takes a lot more vulnerability to enforce a boundary, because we've actually got to almost put aside our years of people pleasing and years of doing everything for everybody else to be able to go, I'm not going to disrespect myself anymore. And that takes vulnerability to be able to go, this is what I need, and know that it's going to affect some people in a negative way, because your non-boundary was what suited them. So does that make sense? Yeah.
It makes absolute sense. And I tell you, I've been feeling so good. It's amazing to be speaking up and still feeling good, rather than normally I'd be like, oh, I might have offended them, or I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I've enforced a boundary just recently with like friends. Like I've got friends from like for the last 9 years that I've enforced a boundary, and friends that I've just met this year that I've enforced a boundary. And yesterday I was having a discussion with Jordan about how one friend that I've only just met this year has basically got the shits with me, because I'm like, no, I'm not. I've not uninvited her, but I haven't been continuing to invite her because she just doesn't gel with me. And I'm like, I'm not going to be made to feel guilty for setting and enforcing a boundary and have you in my home on a personal level when you don't resonate with me, because otherwise I'm going to be repeating that same cycle 9 years down the track. I'm going to be trying to reinforce something when, no, I'm going to do it right now. And if that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, because that's certainly not my intention. My intention is actually to protect my peace.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we're responsible for what we say and how we behave, but we are not responsible for how somebody else interprets it. Because they're interpreting it from their narrative and their unhealed journey. They might not understand that we are protecting our peace from our journey. Yeah.
Now, Mel said in a talk with V. Birch, Miranda Hart today, said, when you put a boundary in place, you will be misunderstood and talked about. That must be why I'm struggling to enforce them. And honestly, Mel, that's probably why I've struggled in the past too. But I don't know, something has shifted because I'm not struggling anymore.
Yeah.
And I like it.
We get to that point where we go, when somebody's like talking about us or they come to us, oh, I heard this. It's like, well, yeah, do you need me to repeat it? Like, do you want me to say it louder for the people in the back? Like, I'm not affected by what other people say about me, because their opinions and judgments, they're entitled to that.
Absolutely.
They're not my truth. I know my truth. So, yeah.
Hey, what is that quote? What you think of me is none of my business. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I'm feeling like I can breathe. All right, so I've got my wheel ready to go. And we're going to start picking names. And Jordan said he pulled the mother-in-law up because she was offended by words I said. I said, wait, did I act on them? Did I go aggressive? No. So don't go making something out of nothing. Good. All right. Let me enlarge my wheel here.
I have to say that while Mum was here, Jordan was very well behaved.
Oh, good. That's
He
not
was very
easy.
well behaved. But it was also a very good visit. So, you know,
Good.
in perspective to how it has been in the past.
That's nice to hear. I was talking to my siblings about my mother today, and my brother shocked me because he said he'd be willing to let her live with him. And I was like, God bless you, because I would not. But anyway, time to spin the wheel. And since you're spotlighted, I'm going to let you go first.
Awesome.
Oh, Patrice.
Patrice. Is Patrice still here? Hopefully we're
Yes,
saying it.
Patrice is in the chat.
Awesome. So
Patrice,
I've
right?
decided to
Look,
pull...
Patrice wrote something too. I finally told the cigar smokers in the outdoor terrace that the smoke was coming into the restaurant, burning my eyes. My delivery wasn't the best, but I was feeling too much negative energy, not saying it good. And Rev, yes, I will add you. Take it away, Carley.
Awesome. Well, I was actually tossing up whether to use the new cacao cards, but I really want to sit with them, cleanse them, and do my own cacao with them before they get on here. So I'm going to use those on Sunday night's cacao ceremony if you want a goddess card. So tonight, or today, I'm going to be using the Mushroom Oracle. So I gifted everybody last night 2 Mushroom Oracle cards. So I thought I'm going to continue to use the Mushroom Spirit.
Well, Zach, I've never seen it. I love it.
So it's actually a local lady here that lives just up the road from me, up the mountain. And so I got to meet her when she launched her new Celtic Spirit Oracle tarot deck. So I got to meet her and she signed both the decks for me that I bought. So
Nice.
I love that. So Patrice, and it's mushroom season there in Spain. Fantastic. All right. So
I love mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. There we go. One flipped over. And it is the oyster mushroom. So I'm trying to get it so that I should turn my background off. There we go.
I see it.
There we go. The oyster mushroom. And it's for regeneration. And I will open the book and see what the book says. But for me, when I see the word regeneration, it's almost like with enough time, we can evolve into a completely new or different version of ourselves. So what number is it? Number 9. Number 9.
That's a good number. That's my life path.
Is it? All right. So apparently this is an edible mushroom, just so you know. It is, because I love oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms make really great vegan pulled pork, just saying.
Ooh.
I make the best pulled pork from oyster mushrooms. The card meaning for the oyster mushroom means that it grows rapidly and is prolific in many areas. So this card indicates it's a time of rapid growth or movement. So the oyster mushroom has many benefits, which is why it's used so widely. It could spell a time of great growth for you, for others, or for a project you're working on. Whether whatever it is, everything and anyone has a purpose, no matter how big or small. It may be a time to let go of something that is dying anyway. And when you let go of the dead wood, you create room for new things to grow. You may not realize how fast this shift can happen, but you know that when you make the decision to let go, it's when growth begins. From the old, the new is built. Everything is recycled. This is the cycle of life. So, you know, like there's so often in life when we are feeling stuck. And I feel like this card is a reminder to Patrice that if you are in that I'm feeling stuck moment, just know that if you make a choice, you can shift it, you can change, you can evolve, you can grow, and you can be a different version of who you want, like show up as a different version whenever you want to be. We don't have to, you know, there's something that I've said many times, and it's something that Jordan has always said to me as well, that you are not a tree. You're not stuck. You don't have to stay in the one spot. right? And so this is a reminder that with momentum, and I think that's the biggest thing, is momentum and action, that you can regenerate in whichever way you choose to shift your life. So I'm not sure if that's making sense, Patri, but if it does, I, I hope that it was a message well received, maybe giving you some motivation or inspiration to make the shift that you want to make, so that you can to grow in a way that's going to better serve you. Trees communicate nearby trees through the roots. Yes. And like the thing with trees and grounding, like we want to take the energy of how they work, but not stay stuck in the one place either. So you got to find that balance between finding that grounding, that rooting into the earth or where you are, into your own stability, while also knowing that you are free to grow a pair of wings and move and fly and take action, if that makes sense.
That real quick.
Okay, so I'm going to turn my background off quickly just so that it doesn't keep going.
I love your background, by the way.
I know, but then you can't see.
I know.
Is that
Here,
better?
let me move the wheel.
Can't see. So it's the Mushroom Spirit Oracle by Nicola McIntosh. And the card was card number 9. There you go. Card number 9. Oyster mushroom for regeneration.
Love it.
Yeah, welcome. I'm going to put my background back on.
Jess is in the chat, so I just wanted to point out that Jess is joining us in the book club, and I have that card here somewhere. So many cards. Oh, here we go. November 19th, we launch our book club on the 4 agreements. And Carley's going to be our mistress of that ceremony.
And you know
you didn't know that.
My other book club actually voted to do the 4 agreements as well. So I'm doing 2 book club events on the 4 agreements.
So you will be a pro.
I'll be a pro at the 4 agreements. I'll be a pro at book club and the 4 agreements. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Mel writes, some may enjoy the book Wisdom from the Hidden Life of Trees. That is an awesome book, Mel. I started listening to it. I have to admit, I never finished it, but I thought it was a really good book. What I heard of it. All right. I think I'm going to move over to Soreiya. So let me spin. Oh, that was so close. Linda.
All right.
Linda, are you here?
Linda,
This new
eye.
Zoom screen is
Yes.
throwing me because everything keeps moving around. So I have to
Linda.
spotlight. Let's see here.
All right, 1 card, please. Just 1 card.
Okay, so it worked by itself.
Oh, Lord. I say it all the time. You can't make this shit up, right? Cannot make it up. Themes always appear, right? They always appear. Oh, I have no idea how to say that. Okay. Okay. So, Linda, I'm using the Sacred Medicine deck by Aisha Frost. And the card that I pulled for you is number 6. Sorry, trying to balance the card again. Number 6, and that is walk in a good way and realign. The message is so similar to some others that have come up, right? It's really about re-examining all the aspects of our life, right? Where Where do we have things that we need to look at and that we have to address? Where do we have things that we need to heal and leave in the past to step forward? So it's a time of realignment for you, Linda. So I cannot pronounce that big word. So I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it's a teaching for our people that reminds us how to move through the world. It translates to walking in a good way, which means that you walk in a relationship with all our kin, the beautiful beings that exist upon this great Mother Earth. Today, this comes card comes forward to remind you to open your eyes to the divine energy that flows through all things, even you. Are there aspects of your life, words, or actions where you are not in your fullest integrity or alignment? Are there relationships in your life where you've left things unsaid and you need clarity? Have compassion for yourself today and allow these truths to rise. You can move toward healing only when we acknowledge what needs to be looked at. Are there places where you are feeling disconnected from the source of who you are? Sometimes we fall off our path and we just need to be guided back. This card asks you to take responsibility for your healing path. And I think, like people were talking about Mercury earlier, I actually wrote uh, I guess it's not really considered a blog, but I did a newsletter post and I put it here as well on my group on Insight Timer, my Sacred Soul Circle, that we hear Mercury coming up and people think of chaos and all that. And it doesn't mean that it can't be that, but it depends on you and where you are on your path. How it's affecting you. And instead of seeing it as a time for challenges and problems, I see it as a time to really look at the things coming up and the things that I still might need to fine tune or I might need to do something with. Like some of my biggest creations and breakthroughs have come during Mercury retrogrades because I'm paying attention and I'm looking at all the things. Are they aligned in my life and what is coming up? So this card at this time for you, Linda, is really telling you to look at all aspects of your life, internally and externally. What is aligned, what is not aligned, and what do you need to do to speak your truth, to live your life, to be who you are, to do what you're here to do. So Linda, I hope that message resonated for you. Awesome. You are very, very welcome, Linda. There's so many people right now. If you are paying any attention, there are so many things coming up for so many people that the universe is showing all of us exactly kind of what we need to be focusing on, what we need to be deepening into. So just be mindful, pay attention, give yourself grace, and stand in your strength.
I love Rehoboth. We were just talking about that, weren't we, Soreiya, last week? That I wanted to go back to that area.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Linda is not far from Rehoboth. Okay. Yeah. I am
So
about an
beautiful.
hour. I'm an hour from Rehoboth because I'm about 20 minutes outside of Ocean City, Maryland. So we're
Nice.
close. We are super close. How cool. So, hi, neighbor. And I got to do your reading. Synchronicity, see? Pay attention to the universe, right? How nothing is random, right? Nothing is random.
Absolutely. All right, let's see now. I'm losing my order here because the little squares keep changing. Viv.
I love that, Soreiya. Thank you for saying that. Such a great message for all of us right now.
That's an awesome message.
Yeah. Don't know how you guys keep track of all the screens. I'm trying to like monitor it all.
Trust me, my head is spinning.
Is that Jen? I have Jen.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Jen.
yay.
Jen, are you still
Okay.
with us?
Awesome. I know Jen from my communities. That's awesome.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Let me know if there's anything specific, but we're just going to dive in. I think she's still here. Yay.
Yes.
Yay. There's so much energy that is like swirling everywhere. I feel like when we come together, we just amplify it. So poor Yaima is like is just trying to keep up with all of it with a cold. I just hands down to you that you're willing to show up.
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
I'm just going to pull a card then and we'll see what's supposed to come through for Jen. So fun. Page of Swords. This card, I'm just going to tell you, this card always makes me think of my daughter. It's her favorite card in the Lightseer Tarot website. You know the movie Beauty and the Beast and how Belle, right? Not Belle, Belle loves to read, and she's like always walking around with her nose in a book and bumps into things. And my daughter is that way. So when she saw this card, she's like, "Look, I can walk across a tightrope and have my nose in a book and hold all the light bulbs up in the air. Like I'm just this master juggler." So I feel like that for you. First, Jen, is you're doing an incredible job of somehow walking the tightrope and balancing all the things that are on your plate and just making it look effortless. So it may not feel that way in you, but to the outside, it's like you're superwoman, super mom, super wife, super daughter. You've got all the things handled and you just sort of make it look effortless. I think the reason that would be the first message is looks like you got it handled. The second is, can you find the pleasure in walking the tightrope? It's like the thrill of knowing that you have the capacity, the ability to do all of that simultaneously. It's not something everybody is able to manage. And so can you relax into that being one of your gifts? Can you find the ways to bring joy into each of the little parts of all the things that you are juggling? I think we are so fast moving as a humanity, especially, but I think even individually in our lives, we're on such fast tracks. So many of us are managing more than we ever have before. And the information, the downloads, the light bulbs, the collective energy, it's just popping so much. It's like circuit breakers. You plug in and everything short circuits because there's so much that's going. We have all this extra. And if we enjoy it and thrive in it, like Violet does when she does all her tech, fantastic. But a lot of us don't, myself included. We're moving so fast, we miss the joy in the little moment. And then we're trying to rush to that one, and we're not actually present to enjoy the moment that we're in right now. And so I think that's probably the second big message for you. One, you've got it handled. Two, can you find deeper joy in each of the things that you are managing so beautifully? And I feel like as you do that, the tightrope experience is going to smooth itself out and it won't feel like you're walking the tightrope anymore. You'll still be able to juggle as much, but it'll feel like you've crossed over to this other side and your feet are firmly planted on the ground and you're able to just breathe and be and enjoy it way more than you did before. So it's a really beautiful time for you. I do feel like you're kind of in the in between, but where you're going is really, really exciting. So, yeah, I'm glad that it resonated. And I would look up the Page of Swords, anyone who resonates with that juggling
Me.
energy. You got it handled, Violet. You make everything look effortless. But I would look up the Page of Swords and see what journal prompts that she has. I think it'll bring some extra wisdom for you. So fun, Jen. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love that. All right, my friend Siji is up next. Let me spin my wheel. I do have it pretty much handled, but I can so relate to what you said about missing things because I feel like even when I'm doing this, because I'm juggling so many screens, I'm like, oh, I missed what she said. I missed who said something in the chat. I'm still juggling.
Hey, is Karen still here? I have the realms. This is from Jacqueline. Jacqueline's here on Insight Timer. This is her deck. So if Karen is here, I will pull.
I love the pictures on that deck.
I
I
know,
bought
yeah.
it because of you.
It's a really good deck. She did a great
Yeah.
job.
She did. Karen, are you with us? Give Karen a minute. I think I'm going to have to spin again. Karen going once. Karen going twice. Melissa.
Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I hope you're doing well today. So I have this the realms deck that we're going to pull from today, Melissa. All right. So you have this card called Shapeshifters. It's number 20 in this deck. I'll read what's on it. It says shapeshifters are asking you to embrace adaptability. I think that was something that came up earlier. This situation requires you to be more flexible, open-minded, and willing to shift your perspective. There may be a need for compromise, finding balance where all involved can benefit. By flowing with changes instead of resisting them, you can discover new opportunities and solutions that create a win-win situation. Trust in your ability to adjust and transform as needed. So I'll see if the book offers you more. It does say it's essential to consider all perspectives. That's actually what I was thinking too, perspectives here. Essential to consider all perspectives in your current situation and allow your mind to adapt. Trust your intuition and instincts to navigate this challenge successfully. Be observant of your surroundings. Know when to step back and when to take action. Let go of rigid expectation and judgment. Be present and open your heart. So that is flexibility and adaptability, seeing perspective, finding balance, knowing when to go, when to stop. That is what's coming up. I don't know if that resonates with you, um, Melissa, but you're welcome to share and let me know. Oh, perfect. All right. I'm glad I can share that with you.
Awesome. All right, Yaima, we're going to spin for you. Oh, that was so close.
Angela, right?
Yes.
Oh, Angela. And Angela just requested to be added, I think, right? Is that Angela?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Okay,
Oh,
Angela.
Carley, it happened.
Yes, see the synchronicities, perfect timing, divine timing, Angela. So glad to do the reading for you. So I'm gonna be using this deck, the Green Witch Oracle deck, okay? Let me focus on your energy, Angela, to pull the card for you. Let's see what you need to hear today. She's saying yes. Hmm. The card for you. Winter. Interesting. Winter, Angela. So this is a time, let me put it on the screen so you can see it better. Winter, a time for, let's say, ending, recharging, reflection. It's basically that, that's basically most of the time what we do in the winter, right? It's not like the time for activity most of the time. It's the time for maybe go inside the home or maybe go also within, your inner wisdom, your tranquility. So it's a time for that. Instead of activity, it's a time to go within, and also to recharge the energies, after all the activities of the year. Maybe you have been doing a lot. It's a time for reflection. It's a time also for ending something, And then probably after that winter, after that recharging, Angela, after that reflection about everything that has been going on, then start something new. But let's go to the guidebook. Let's go to the guidebook. As I promised to myself that I was not going to speak too much, only the necessary. Okay, an ending, recharging. Let me put it here. I'm just trying to make sure that it's on the screen because I have two screens now, so I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's here. Well, can you see it, guys, or it's not?
I can see. Oh, wait, move it over.
Yes, because it's weird.
There it is.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Move it closer to your face.
Closer to my face. What am I doing?
No, there you go.
Okay, kind of like that. Okay,
Oh,
but
it went away.
basically, that's the idea. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps moving. It has a life of itself. Okay, okay, something like this. It's weird because I have two screens in front. Okay, this one is better. Winter is a quiet time. In nature, most plant life is suspended. Animals are hibernating and food becomes scarce. Winter tells you that the end of something is coming or has already happened. Don't lament, Angela. This also means there is an opportunity for something new and better. In every end, there is a beginning. The cycle of nature never stops. The winter card encourages rest and reflection on what has to come to be. More, if you need to, identify the things that went well and what you want to do differently. As you engage in this reflection, remember to look ahead to spring and begin to consider what projects you would like to focus on next using the knowledge you have gained from this time of assessment. Okay, Angela? I hope it resonates. If you want to share something about it, let us know. But yeah, that's what is coming for you today. Yes, yes. Probably she's introspecting, and that's okay too, because sometimes, as I always say in my sessions, I would say like 98 or 99% with know right away why this card is coming for us, why this message. Sometimes we need to introspect and see what happens, in the future. Be aware of the message, and then since we have like the heads up, I always say from spirit, then we can apply it. But Angela is saying yes. Oh, about to end a friendship. Wow. Wow. See how the spirit is so wise. And I remember this is so in tune with what we have been discussing here also about letting go things that no longer serve you, right? And be true to yourself. It's kind of in the same energy of those messages that we were getting before. So, Angela, good energy for you. Love and light, my beautiful soul, on that.
All right.
Yes, she's saying this message finds me a lot.
Nice. I was just reading the chat here. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Verna. Okay, Carley, we're going to move back to you. I'm spinning.
Okay, I'm just making sure I've got all my screens right so I can see comments. I'm hearing you, Viv. I'm hearing you. We got like 2 different chat things happening. We got 2 different
I
video
know.
things happening. It's awesome.
Welcome to my world.
Alicia. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Mushroom Spirit card again. Oh, and 2 cards just fell out. So you get 2 cards. So we've got card number 34, which is the bleeding tooth mushroom for stagnation, and card number 32 for rosy bonnet mushroom for define. So let's see. I don't want to turn my beautiful background off, but I might. Oh, I've got one turned around the wrong way. There we go. I'll put it in front of my face. Will that help? There we go. So we've got stagnation and define. And I'll have a look in the book, but what comes to me instinctively is that, and hopefully this resonates with you, Alicia, or anybody else maybe, but Alicia, it's almost like you can't make up your mind and you've gotten yourself in a rut. So I'm seeing the energy as, and if you're doing 100 little things and you can't focus on one niche or one path, then you're going to get stuck, and that's when things start going stagnant. It's just like the flowing river. Like the river will flow, like the waterfall comes down, the river flows, but there's always those little sections on the side where the water doesn't tend to wash all the time, so it becomes stagnant. And that's kind of where you might be feeling you are. Like you're there, you feel like you're in the water, but you're not, because you're on the edges, because you haven't defined what you want. And often for me in particular, that comes down to not giving yourself permission to truly saying what it is that you want. Because once we voice it, we then have to step up and do the work, don't we? So and also once we voice it, it could also disappoint other people, and we're predestined or pre-designed not to do that. So Alicia, I hope that this is making sense. I'll just quickly see in the book if there was, well, we're 34. Is there a stagnation happening somewhere in your life at present? The bleeding tooth card is asking you where you need to shift stagnant energy. It may be in the form of something emotional or physical, or an unfinished project. The question is to ask yourself is, why am I allowing this to stagnate? Why do I not want to move on from this? Or why is it so hard for me to look at this? Is it in the too hard basket or something you've been avoiding for whatever reason? Whatever it is, don't let it fester. Don't let it go unnoticed, because doing so will only create more issues further down the track. And then the very last line says, let the flow begin. And when the stagnation shifts, this creates space for something new and fresh. And then the rosy bonnet for define, which was 32, it says, where do you need to look more closely at the finer details? This card, it could be a time to define what you're looking for. Are you being a bit too vague and need to really look at the finer details? Only when we truly define what it is we want can we manifest it in our lives. Don't be fooled by appearances either. Someone may be trying to be something that they are not. There might not be anything wrong with that, but it's always good to understand why. Not everything is as it seems, but that is not always something to be worried about. Keep your wits about you and see what's really in front of you. Looks can be deceiving. All right, so there was a comment there. Let me just go back. Alicia, yes, I'm in the middle of a career transition and looking for clarity. Thank you and happy birthday. Your birthday's next Thursday. Fantastic. Well, happy birthday for next Thursday. Yeah, and I think that especially if you're putting it into perspective of like a career change, like if you're feeling stagnant in your work, there's so many people that go, oh, but I've already been here for 20 years. I might as well just stick it out. Why? If you're unhappy, make a shift. You don't have to stay with something just because you've always been doing it. People can restart their life at 70 if you want to. You don't have to keep doing what you are unhappy doing. So I feel like the message in here is to really, this might be an Australian way of saying it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out another way. Nut out. I don't know if that was the Australian term, but like really get clear on what it is. What was that, Violet? Probably. Yeah. So to nut it out is like to really get clear on the details, really get clear on what it is that you want. And don't be afraid. I think this is the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to know what it is you want and go after what you want. Because once you define it, once you clarify it, you get clear on it, then you can manifest it and shift through from that stagnation. So thank you, Alicia, for being here.
Okay, I have to ask a question. Are we still in order? Soreiya, you next? I've lost track of the windows.
I have no idea. I can
Well, then
be.
you're next.
Okay. I'm like, okay, I can be.
My windows are moving. Zoom changed the setup, so the spotlight has changed, and I'm so confused. Carla.
Carla, are you here?
I thought I saw Carla.
Hold on. Yes. Okay, Carla. Carla, what does Carla need to hear? Carla. Ooh. Ooh, that's lion. Oh, Carla. All right. Go to the book. Let me get it pulled up in the book. So Carla, I am reading from Sacred Medicine Oracle deck for you this evening. And the card that you got is number 41, and it is the good being and worth. So I'm not sure, Carla, if there is something going on with you right now where you are doubting yourself, not valuing yourself, if you're in a situation where other people are not recognizing you for your gifts and your talents, your value, not sure. But that is what I get when I like see this is like, are we owning our worth? Are we standing in our power? Are others not honoring it? So as children, we are constantly measured against goodness. Are we well behaved? Do we follow along with the rules set out for us? Are we polite and respectful? While there is nothing inherently wrong with these ways of being, when these are the standards constantly expected from us, we lose part of our childlike spark and medicine. The definition of the good being is one who has been created by divine breath. When we return to this truth, the medicine of this card reminds you of your inherent worth. You are deeply and profoundly good because you are. There is nothing you need to prove. There is no way you need to act. There is nothing that can take this away from you. We are constantly told we are not enough and that we need to fix ourselves. Collective messages we can't escape. This card invites you to return to your childlike innocence and untangle yourself from the beliefs of what being good truly is. It's time to see through the illusion of the messages that have been fed to you. Like the name I can't pronounce, people, you have your own connection to divine source, and you are being asked to remember what that is. Right? Ashinabi would be my guess.
Sounds good to me.
Ashinabi.
Just FYI, here in Australia, well, I don't know if it's all Australians, but my weirdo family, if we couldn't pronounce a name, we would just say alphabet.
Alphabet. Okay, I like that. Alphabet. Alphabet. Carla, stop it. I am just looking at the comments. Self-doubt is playing in your face. You're doing a lot of shadow excavation and dealing with all the entanglement. And Carla lives on Anishinaabe land.
Wow.
See, like you cannot make this stuff up. That's why people who like don't believe in it, I'm just like, then you have your head buried in the sand because, Carla came in a little bit later because they had to step out, asked to get put on the wheel, got put on the wheel, got called. I happen to be the one, right, that did it. And whose deck do I have? Aisha Frost, who is an Indigenous woman, and she lives on the land that we're talking about, right?
And is that Anishinaabe? I just saw the way Carla wrote it.
Well,
I don't know how it was
write
written on your card. Looks like Anishinaabe.
Anish. Anish. It's like ANISHINAABE. Is that?
I'm going with what Carly says, alphabet land.
Alphabet land. Yes. Yes.
Anishinaabe. All right, I got it right. Yay.
Look, Carla says, when my name comes up. Look, woo. Oh, you got it right.
Anishinaabe. All right.
Yeah. Awesome. Carla, you're doing that work. Keep doing it. You are so valuable. You are so worthy. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. Stand in your truth, stand in your fire, stand in your flame. And if people can't see it, they can get the F out of the way, right?
Yeah. Love it. All right, I'm going to spin for Viv. You need a lot of affirmation right now.
I'm up again.
Yes. Were you just up now?
Did everybody get a turn? Siji, did you go twice?
Siji hasn't gone?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I already went
Siji.
once. Yep.
Okay. All right, then let me spotlight Siji. Spotlight. I'm sorry, I've lost track of who's
Siji
next.
thought she wasn't going again. Nope. Into you.
I have my cards ready. Maribel, my good friend Maribel. Is that what it says, y'all? I can't hardly see. Maribel,
I know, it's so
yay,
small.
she's still here. I'm so glad you're still here, Maribel. Okay, let's see. All right. Give me something good for Maribel. She's so sweet. Let's see what's going to come up. Let me not guide the cards. Nope. That's what they're saying. Don't guide the cards. Okay. Mer angels. You got mer angels. It's so cute too. I hope you can see it very well. And it's number 22. That's a master number in numerology. So mer angels. All right. It says the mer angels are powerful communicators guiding you to be seen and heard in a way that inspires and uplifts. They teach not through force or volume, but by embodying the energy they wish to see in others through deep understanding, kindness, and unity. Your presence alone can be a beacon of change. Speak with wisdom, lead with compassion, and trust that by becoming the example, your message will reach those who need it. I feel like I'm resonating with this. I love this for you, Maribel. And I want to see what else is in the book for you. So I hope this is resonating for you. Um, let's see. It says you possess a magical touch and are called to help others, including nature and animals. Your empathy and warm heart are here to uh, connect with and awaken those whose hearts are closed off. The Mer Angels encourage you to use your gifts of compassion and healing to make a positive impact on the world around you. Your connection to nature and animals is strong. Your loving energy can inspire and uplift others, bringing light to those in need. You have the power to help others see the humanity and beauty in life by awakening their hearts. I love this entire message for you, Maribel. Like, and I hope it resonates with anyone else in here who feels this. This is a lovely message. I feel like does it? It 100% resonates. You're so sweet. Maribel supports me so much, y'all, and I'm so grateful
Oh,
for you. So I'm so glad I got to pull that card for you tonight. So thank you so much for letting me read that for you. All right.
I see Maribel in a lot of lives, and I agree. Very supportive.
Yes. Thank you, Maribel.
I do too, Maribel. I'm not allowed to say that, but I do.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
And I meant I'm not allowed to say that word because I would be promoting.
I always hope that I don't get caught one day by Insight Timer because I'd be out here for real, like promoting myself.
I know. I try so hard,
I
but
have to
sometimes things
be
slip.
seen. The universe will help me.
I agree. Soreiya writes, Carla, doing your best is enough. Absolutely. Oh, I love that. She's got quotes from your newsletters. All right, Viv, you are up next, right? Because everyone has gone twice except for you and Yaima. I think? Or am I wrong?
Yes.
Viv.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
I'm like, Viv, you're going to go. Okay, let's
I'm big
spin.
again. There's the wheel. I can see it now. I didn't see it spinning before. I have to look
I've
at my
made it
phone.
bigger.
Oh, I love it.
Lauren.
Lauren. Hello, Lauren. Is she still here?
Lauren, are you with us?
I'm really proud of all the sickies here like me who are still going strong.
I know.
Way to go, team. We got
You're
this.
all awesome. I think you've all been sick except for me and Carley. I shouldn't say that, right? Knock on wood.
Yeah.
No, I think Carley was first. What I think you were
Oh,
first.
I'm superhuman.
And
I
the
was sick at
second.
the last one, wasn't I?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
She shared her germs across the
Yeah, sorry.
technology.
I'm very healthy because I've been drinking cacao and matcha tea and chai and whatever
Do you
else.
like it, Violet? You were ordering it, but do you like it?
Oh, cacao? I've been drinking the powdered one still.
Okay.
It tastes a little better. I haven't, when I run out of it, I'll buy the real one.
You have to tell us when you go all in like that.
I'm
We need
scared.
to know. Don't be scared. It's so beautiful, especially when Carly's holding the space. It's
Oh my God, her cacao ceremonies are amazing. Her cacao tracks are amazing.
I got up at 5:15 that one morning to make sure I was ready at
Wow.
5:30 to have cacao.
I have on occasion been there.
Thanks, Viv. And Lauren, who you're about to read for, it actually comes to my in-person cacaos here on the Gold Coast as well. And
So
she's
Wow.
this is the Lauren that bought me the cacao goddess cards for my birthday.
Lauren, that's awesome.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. All right. I'm glad you said that. And we could bring it full circle before.
And we're jealous because Lauren gets to see Carley in person.
Yeah, I'm jealous too of that. I totally agree. All right. So for Lauren. Wow. If this isn't also Carly energy, right? Like just the earth goddess basking there in all of her beauty. I love this. The Queen of Pentacles to me is such a it's a completion card, but it's like a completion in the sense of you are so certain of who you are, which I know Carley is. I mean, Carley, you and Lauren, your energies are definitely a little enmeshed. So this is kind of a birthday reading for you and a also message for Lauren that are coming in at the same time. But it just feels like that time in your journey, in your human journey, where you land in yourself, you are so at home in who you are and why you're here on this planet and how you want to walk, how you want to express the kinds of things you want to be spending your time doing. If you notice, she has her antenna connected to the trees. It's like she is just one with all of this earth energy, but she's human and she's holding her own pentacle, and it's a big, beautiful, solid pentacle. To me, it's like the colors in between the second and the third chakra. She knows who she is. She's able to receive. She can hold more than she used to be able to hold. It's like everything is just taken care of. I think in our journeys we go through so many different phases, and the older we get, for myself, I find this, the more the survival pieces of human existence seem to be covered, and now we're in more of the luxury, the abundance, the overflow. We're not scrambling to try to make the rent or pay the bill, or it's like there's extra, and when we get to that extra, it's like we can deepen into who we are now. We're not in that scrappy stage. And so we can get more and more certain about who we are, how we're walking, what we're here to do. And so the queen is sort of the culmination of that exploration, that becoming, that journey of identifying who we are. And it just feels like such a recognition. I don't know how old you are, Lauren, but it feels like such a recognition of what you've embodied, regardless of your age, like what you've embodied in your journey so far. And for sure, this is Carley, like who you are, how you be, how you walk on this planet is so certain, and it may not feel like it all the time to you, but it comes across, it feels that way to all of us. And it's really just a gift to be around people who are that embodied, who are that certain of themselves. It's a frequency that ripples out to everyone around you. So, yeah, Lauren and Carley together hanging out, Queens of Pentacles. It's beautiful, beautiful.
All right, people. We have one more reading. Who's going to be the last one? Let's see. And Yaima, you're going to be doing it.
Yes.
And happy birthday to all the birthday people. Okay, let me change my spotlight here. Jean.
Jean. Okay, is Jean here? Still here?
I think Jean is still here.
Let us
Jean, are you
know.
with us?
Okay,
Here's Jean.
he's here. Okay, awesome. So Jean, I'm gonna be using the same deck that I used before, the Green Wish Oracle deck, okay? To tap into the, I'm seeing her message, meow. To tap into the magic of nature, the wisdom of nature, okay? Let me connect with your energy now. Your card. Oh, the walking stuff. Okay, Jean. So it seems that you are at this moment in need of some support, right? The walking stuff is like, it's basically that. You use it maybe to walk all the way to the mountain, for support, maybe for encouragement. So that's the energy that is coming from you at the moment. So this is the wisdom that the universe is delivering. So it's support and encouragement. So introspect as I am reading from the guidebook. Let me find it there. Why do you think this is coming for you? What circumstances in your life are motivating this? And at the same time, also, it is important that you remember that you are never alone, Jean, okay? You are never alone. You are always besides maybe community, family, friends that you could have. You are always also supported by spirit, by the divine, by God. So you are never alone. You only need to tap into that energy that is always with you. Okay, so the walking staff. The walking staff is at home providing help and support when you are tromping through the woods, as it is comfortable in a garden being used to prop something up. In essence, the staff is a form of wand, a magical tool used to direct energy and aid in focus. The walking staff card suggests that some part of your life needs more support, something to lean on, or something to help you focus your efforts. Like a plant may need a stake to help it stay upright until it develops enough strength in a stem to stand alone, your life may be easier if you have something or someone to lean on. So, do not hesitate to ask for help if you are in need of that. Um, Never feel shame, never feel afraid to ask for help. You know, we all need it. We all need it from maybe from God, maybe from a friend, maybe sometimes from strangers. And that's important too to find our voice when we need that. A journey can take, sorry, a journey can take much less effort if you use a walking staff to give you extra security along the way. Okay? So we are also here to support you, Jean, in anything you need here in Inside Timer in this beautiful community. So yeah, I hope it's resonating, but what is important, as I always say, is that you are open to the message and the wisdom that is delivered for you today. And let us know if you need anything, and we can be here for you. Thank you, she's saying. It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. Glad that you receive it.
All right, my friends, that was our last reading. I'm going to go through the teachers one last time because I want them to share what they have coming up. Yeah, you might have your card up. I know you have a reading coming up November 7th, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
People
that's
in
nice.
chat should be able to click and attend.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know you've got a bunch of, you just came out with a new course too.
Yes, yes. So, well, about the session tomorrow, yes, I have sessions like almost every single day I'm doing right now. The only days that I am not doing is Thursday. So today I'm here for you guys with you,
Ah,
which I love. Yeah, so I have the tarot tomorrow, and I also use like Viv. Well, and as you was saying, we all use this deck, right? So
love it.
we have it, at least the six of us. But I do use it. This is the one that I use. It's the only tarot deck that I have that I connect with for tomorrow. Let's see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be able to make it. It depends if I feel like kind of today or maybe a little bit better, but if I feel worse, I won't be. But let's see, let's see. Only God knows, and I need to go with the flow of that. But if I am able, I will see you guys there. And if I any chance you see that I'm not there, it's because I'm trying to recover and I cannot talk, and I'm going just crazy with a runny nose as it usually goes when I get sick. But let's see, let's see. And yes, I got a course published last night, and actually Violet was there. And I'm not kidding you. I was awake, but I was not feeling well. I was starting like feeling bad. But I saw your message as soon as you sent it. But I was, let's wait until tomorrow, Yaima. But when I saw the notification, Violet, I know it was you. I
Ah,
swear to God, I know I was, this is Violet. This is
I
Violet.
love it.
I know for sure. And she was. So yeah, it's a new course. It's about gratitude for your partner. It's about strengthening, that relationship, that bond that you can have maybe with your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, or maybe someone else, because yeah, although I mentioned that your partner, like in that kind of relationship, it could be also for maybe any family member, you know, that you have a special relationship and maybe you want to show more gratitude, and work on that. Sometimes it could be hard when you are, you know, in the day-to-day activities, like really appreciate the people that we have, that we love, that are in our corner, that sometimes we can take for granted. So the course is about that. So if anyone is interested, just go to my profile and take a look at it. Maybe it will resonate with you guys.
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
did
As
it
soon as I
with
saw the
love.
topic, I was like, wow, what a perfect topic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very excited.
Mhm. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Soreiya, since you're in order next to me here, I'm going to pick on you next.
Pick on me anytime you want. What am I doing?
I've
So
got
much.
November 8th.
Right.
You've got
Okay.
one.
I'm like, what am I doing? So much is going on. So much is going on. And the meme that we shared with each other about the manifest generator is so true. There's so many different directions and ways I'm being pulled right now. So I'm having to kind of rein it in. So Saturday I have a live. It's at 7:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's my soul song series. This is the last one in this series, but we're going to keep this series going because it's been amazing. We have a theme every week. We listen to a song, see what comes up for us, and then we have a reflection on the underlying themes of the song and what it kind of brings up. Then we do a guided meditation for 2 songs, and then we listen to them again at the end. And that has been absolutely amazing. I'm so thankful that everyone has been coming and enjoying that, because music is a huge part of my medicine. And behind the scenes, I've been doing a lot of music creation myself, so I'm sure that's going to eventually find its way here. And then I also do card readings as well. I do that on Wednesday nights at 7:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. And that space has really evolved from where I started a year and a half ago. I can't believe it's been that long. The deck I use tonight, we start and close with a sacred medicine ceremony, and then I do some individual card readings in the middle of that. So that's what I have going on Insight Timer right now.
Awesome. All right, Viv.
Let's see. I usually do one live a week, but I didn't schedule one for this week, and I'm glad because I was sick the whole week. So,
I was excited to see the 11/11 portal.
11/11. Yeah, I do a lot with astrology, new moon, full moon. I like the portals 8/8, 11/11, and usually there's the Lionsgate portal. There's always some sort of magical thing happening, and so I'll tune in to do that. I just play. I've been on Insight Timer for about a year and a half now, and maybe almost 2 years. Crazy. And I just sort
Wow.
of play around with all of it. I have a lot of meditations on there, a few talks. I haven't done a course yet. I guess I'll figure it out eventually, but yeah.
Playlist with your audiobook, I love.
Oh yeah, I have an audiobook up. That's true.
Recommend it to everybody.
Do you really? Have you listened to part of it?
I have. I listened to the whole thing.
I didn't know that. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
You know, the playlist doesn't let you leave reviews, so I'm going to have to go back and review each one at a time.
No, you don't need to do that.
I want to.
Don't do that. No, but that's so cool. You've listened all the way through. It's so fun because you can see the numbers on the dashboard as,
Yeah.
people start listening, and then it gets smaller and smaller. I'm like, that's so cool that a few people have gone all the way through to the end, because there's 31 chapters in it.
I'm
But
very dedicated.
It's a love story. I think it's an easy listen, and
Yeah,
it's
it
got a
is.
lot of energy tools and spirituality and, things about the soul and astrology and why we choose Earth. So I think that's actually a really cool book. Thanks for bringing that up. I forgot. I have an audiobook.
It's beautiful, and
audiobook
you
up.
definitely need to promote it because more people need to listen to it.
Yeah, it's inspiring for these times. But
Absolutely.
yeah, 11/11. Come join me next week. I'll be way better. We'll be energized. It'll be great. Thanks for having us on, Violet. I just so adore these sessions, and
my
I'm
pleasure.
so
This
honored
is
that
like
you
the
include us.
highlight of my day.
Me too.
All right, Siji.
I always look at this screen and I never think it's my turn next.
Yeah, and I'm confused today because, like I said, Zoom updated something and everything has moved in a different direction.
Oh, good. Well, thank you guys for all being here, and thank you, Violet, and all the teachers. Thank you guys for letting me be in this group. So on Insight Timer, we have our writer's blocks coming up. If you've never been to a writer's block, this is the opportunity for us to work together in community on whatever your project is, right? It can be writing. I know some Verna, I'm calling you out, sorry, Verna. She crochets and makes beautiful things for different people. And so we use the writer's block to work together in community and get stuff done, right? To move away from stagnation, right? To actually put the action and the effort in and feel accomplished, right? So that's what we use those sessions for. And there's one on Saturday, 8:15 my time, might be different yours. And then I have another stillness and reflection session up for the 16th of November. Those are the only morning sessions that I do super early, but that is when my team really comes in with some guided messages for us, for me to share with you guys. So if you want to join me on those sessions, I'd love to have you and appreciate it. And then I definitely have a lot of things outside of Insight Timer that I'd love for you guys to check out. I have a free event that's happening this weekend off app. So if you check out my teacher link, you can check that out. And I hope you'll join me there too.
Excellent. All right, our birthday girl, you're up.
I was on the wrong screen. Thank you, Violet. Thank you, everybody, for sharing this beautiful space. I'm back with my regular cacao ceremony on Sunday night, 7:30 Queensland time. Sorry, everybody up there in the north, you'll be probably fast asleep. And I'm
4:30 a.m.
Yeah, I'm this week I'm going to be using these beautiful new Cacao Goddess Oracle cards that Lauren gifted me for my
I
birthday.
love the pouch too.
I know, it's so beautiful, and the pictures on there are amazing. So I haven't done my own cacao ceremony for myself today yet, because I had such a late night last night that when I woke up I was like, no, I'll do it this afternoon. So I'm going to sit with it this afternoon and connect in with them, and then I'm going to use them on Sunday night. And I haven't scheduled it yet, but I am going to put up a creative session probably mid for next week. So I just haven't scheduled it yet, but there's always a cacao on a Sunday night with me, or Sunday morning for you guys. So just set your alarm, get up nice and early, start your Sunday with a cacao and Carley.
If I get up to go to the bathroom, I'll be there. Or if I'm going to sleep.
So I did one the other night for the full moon. It was cacao and sound healing, and Violet didn't wake up to go to the bathroom and didn't pop in and see. It had the gong going, the flute going, the handpan going. It was all happening.
I know, I'm bummed I missed that.
I'll have to do a morning sound session. It's just, yeah, I'll have to try to figure out a way to do it, because it's just, I prefer doing things in, when the light's not so bright and stuff, so you get that nice ambience and that nice vibe. So, but I'll make it happen one day.
I get it.
I'll make it happen one day for you, Violet. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you, beautiful friends.
Yeah.
And what do I have coming up? There's something going on every Thursday. Just follow me and find it.
Normally when I'm sleeping.
That's what happens when you're on the other side of the world.
I know.
All right, everyone, we're saying goodbye. We'll see you all soon. Thank you for joining us. Love to all of you. Bye-bye.